Yeah, but I'm checking out Ekaki Chapter 5. This one's supposed to be the good one. I mean, with the last way the fourth one ended, I feel it's going to be good. I feel it's going to be good, but we'll see. We'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes. Aw. I'm all good. I'm all good. How are you all? Just going to finish up this series. I did like how the last episode ended, so we'll see where it goes. Or how it ends, at least.
हम सब सिचुएशन बहुत लाइटली ले रहे थे. हम बहुत बुरा अटके.
जो भी हो, हम इस रास्ते से नहीं जा रहे.
I gotta say, seeing it this way, I just want to check it out. I just want to check it out. But the problem is, we went through 4 episodes of like utter tomfoolery, only to get to this. And it literally shows like, oh, everything else you saw was literally just filler to get to this point. Was just filler to get to this point. It's both kind of aggravating, but at the same time, it's just, it's there to kind of pace you and get you into it. But it's still aggravating. All right, Ajay, take off. Check it out first. It needs to be seen. That screaming just is Oh, it's the housekeeper.
राहुल? अबे साले! अबे कहाँ मर गया था? आपको मालूम भी है क्या हुआ था इधर? आपकी जिम्मेदारी थी ना यार, है ना?
अरे काका कहाँ थे बताओ ना? काका सुना नहीं दे रहा क्या?
अरे काका तो मरो ना? स्वामी क्या चल रहा है? बाबा पीछे गिरा कर अरे राहुल, तू बता हम लोग यहाँ से कैसे निकले? अरे ना फोन करवाना इंटरनेट निकलेंगे कैसे यहाँ से? अपनी गाँव वालों को बुलाओ और हमें यहाँ से बाहर निकालो. इसको समझो, इसको समझो.
अरे काका, तेरे को सुनाई दे रहा है क्या हम लोग क्या बोल रहे हैं?
अरे साफ सफाई क्या कर रहे हो? आप लोग को निकालो यहाँ से यार.
अरे दारू पिया लेके आए.
इसको क्या हो गया?
That would just be eerie.
मतलब?
अरे इसको ध्यान से देखो, he's not responding. अभी भी पोचा ही मार रहा है वो टोल वाला, वो पनवाड़ी, वो इसकी तरह पैटर्न्स में अटके हुए थे.
भाड़ में जाइए ट्रांस, इसको जगाने की कोशिश करते.
क्या कर रहा है? इसके ऊपर एलियन से एक्सपेरिमेंट किए होंगे.
तो
he could be highly contagious. कोई रेडिएशन हो सकती है या कोई बीमारी जो हमारे प्लेनेट की है भी नहीं. तुझे होगी तो?
अरे इधर जीने के वांदे हो गए और तू बोल रहा है इसको जगा ही नहीं. अरे इसको ही गांव के रास्ते मालूम है और यही मदद कर सकता है. ए राहुल अभी क्या? कार्तिक भाई मेरे को बचा लो साहब कार्तिक साहब मेरे को बचा लो.
राहुल भाई क्या हुआ?
कार्तिक साहब बचाओ मेरे को कुछ समझ नहीं रहा है. मैं कहाँ जाता हूँ, क्या करता हूँ, सर दुख रहा है, मेरे को नहीं मालूम, मेरे को बचाओ।
आराम से राहुल भाई, हम हैं आपके साथ इधर, ठीक है? मुझे आप ये बताओ, इतनी देर से कहाँ थे?
वो उधर जहाज, जहाज आया, फिर लाइट, फिर उसमें से वो निकला। वो बहुत खतरनाक है, वो बहुत खतरनाक है, वो किसी को नहीं छोड़ेगा।
कौन 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 कौन?
गोल दरिया, जंगल के बीच में गोल दरिया। ये घर के पास वाला दरिया। अरे नहीं, वो गोल दरिया। बाबा बोलते थे उधर उधर कुछ है। मेरे को बचाओ, मेरे को बचाओ, मेरे को बचाओ।
अगर आपको हमारी मदद चाहिए तो आपको भी हमारी मदद करनी होगी। आपको याद है अब्दुल्ला कैसे पहुंचे? कोई गांव का रास्ता था जिससे हम निकल सकते, बच सकते।
अरे कोई रास्ता नहीं है, हम सब मरेंगे, हम सब मरेंगे। वो गांव वालों।
राहुल
राहुल,
राहुल राहुल, कौन से गांव वाले? राहुल,
ये ऐसा क्यों होगा फिर से?
राहुल, कौन से गांव वाले?
बस हो गया, हम लोग यहाँ से निकलने का सोचते हैं।
ये ऐसे
गाइस इधर आओ जल्दी।
You're surrounded.
ये लोग कौन है? यहाँ क्या कर रहे हैं?
डोर खोलो, देखते हैं कहां तक जाता है ये। अरे फुटेज रिकॉर्ड कर।
If it was me there, it'd be a White Walker. Oh. See, the thing the feeling I'm getting is who else saw Janaganamana? And again, I'll be honest, I hated the first half of the film. It was so aggravating. Not until they got to the courtroom aspect, which is the second half of the film, where I absolutely loved it, because the second half was more of what I was expecting. Courtroom drama, where you get all this stuff brought to light. And then while you're watching it, you realize that the first half didn't even matter, because it's a fictional story you're being shown, only to find out that the true story was being told during the courtroom drama. So it's like, why show that in the beginning? That's how I'm feeling right here. We had 4 episodes leading up to this. This part is excellently executed, well acted, because when it comes to comedy, you don't really need to act well. Honestly, when it comes to horror as well, you don't need to act well. But this is actually doing pretty good. This is doing pretty good. Like, immediately it switched. Like, even the caretaker, the second he walked past, he went to an autopilot. I gotta say, that was amazingly well done. But you literally have to fast forward everything else to get to this, or just watch this, because this is honestly the best part of the others. The best part.
ये सब लोग जा कहाँ रहे हैं?
Oh. The mark. The haunted house misdirection could have been better. It could have been better had Alien created a ruse of haunted village or house. Yeah, honestly, the whole thing just feels. I think they just should have stuck with the spirit or Alien, one or the other, because the haunted house ruse doesn't really fit anywhere. You can easily have a spirit that's starting to conquer a village, or you can have aliens which are starting to conquer a village, trying to make it seem like it's one or the other. But I think if you look back, it doesn't feel like a haunting. It just sells itself as that, because you can be, oh, these people are just invasion of the body snatchers. They're all possessed by aliens. They're in the bodies, that kind of thing. So it kind of works if you go back and rewatch it. They're like, oh, that makes sense. Jellywig? Okay. Ghost inside the alien. Now that's a twist. Yeah, the sun in Spider-Man 2. That is what that is. They're mining for minerals. Why come out of the water? Did they dry up the lake? No.
ये लोग कर क्या रहे हैं?
Oh, those are the eggs.
इनके हाथ में क्या है?
अरे ड्रोन को पीछे ले यार, उसने ड्रोन को पकड़ लिया है, मैं कुछ नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ।
अरे क्या कर रहे हैं? लेना पीछे।
कुछ नहीं हो रहा, कंट्रोल के बाहर है ड्रोन।
Throw it in the water. Yeah, it's an expensive toy.
Taking off. Taking off. Have a nice flight.
It just looks like a black screen to me. Yeah, that's better. Hold on to something. I will say the one thing that kind of makes me feel like rolling my eyes is the fact that it's the cliche flying saucer. Maybe if it was something more unique, or they took the flying saucer element and made more like a Starforge from like Knights of the Old Republic, where it looks like a saucer from underneath, but it's more like a giant diamond. I think that would have been a little better, because every time I see it, it just reminds me of those really, really, really old American films where they literally just had a plate that they'd spin on a string for the old, like I studied art, film history. So of course that's what it was. It was primarily just a film, a plate on a disc or a bolt on a disc that they just spin on a wire and move it around. So I wish it wasn't the cliche saucer. Yeah, an RGB UFO. It's like my computer. Rave going on. Heck, that's how I feel when I go to a concert. Just like someone turned down the volume. Never been to a concert, but yeah, just driving past, just it's too loud. It's too loud for me. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. But yeah, the aerodynamics of a saucer makes no sense. But then again, I guess you could use the excuse about choppers, how they take off and they're propelled. Like the mathematics behind it go above my head. But I understand like the up and down are done to the propeller at the top, and then the ebb and flow of the way it turns has to do with the propeller on the back. But then again, that still has multiple propellers, and a saucer just has the, I don't know. I don't know. People on Thanksgiving family dinner, yeah, they be having fights with each other. How dare you bring up politics? It's a YouTube show, sure, but even if you asked AI to render out a spaceship, it would most likely do a better job. I mean, I don't want to belittle it, but it's the bare minimum. It's the bare minimum. It's a flying saucer. It's a flying saucer. Just a little thing extra, because that's the thing. The flying saucer thing worked when this was still a comedy. When this was still a comedy, Having just the typical classic flying saucer is funny. But when you transition to a more serious feeling, every time the flying saucer shows up, guess what? It just reminds me that it was a comedy. That's, I think, the big issue I have. That's the big issue. Hey, the nurse. No, the assistant mechanic.
भैया मैंने आपको कहा था ऊपर खतरा है आपने मेरी मदद नहीं की
Iron Man? He's got the Predator mask. I don't think they should have actually shown the alien. I really don't. I think it would have been far more impactful if they leaned into the scary aspect. If anyone's seen Invasion of the Body Snatchers, it was basically people who were getting harvested and then aliens were being put inside the bodies because the alien hosts could not live on Earth. So they needed a host to live on Earth in order to operate and move on Earth. I think that would be a much interesting. You introduce it's like a beehive. You know how a beehive, you have a queen, like a lot of insects. There is the hive dynamic. But the thing is, they couldn't exist on Earth with its atmosphere, that they would need to implant their offspring into the humans. And there's one queen, which would explain the drone-like aspect of all the workers, of all the random people. They all obey the queen. But that's the thing. It would have worked far better if you don't see the I mean, these are just regular boots, okay? These are just regular boots. The more they show, the less impactful it is. And that's the thing. It's like, just like in film, like when it comes to something scary and you're trying to build an ambiance, less is more. Less is much more. And I think that would have worked far better than, well, having the alleged alien the come down who's dressed up like Iron Man and using his telekinesis to drag the body across the floor. I like how it went to a more serious route. Yeah, the alien sneakers are just, again, just own it. Just own it. The hive mind just seems far more scary. Far more scary. And guess what? Having like that drone-like mindset is very relevant to the world today. How many people just vote like drones? How many people just are like obedient drones? I think it would work. I think it would work. But yeah, these very cliche type of outfit. Oh, come on. I called it out. I called it out. Iron Man. Iron Man. And less is more. Less is more. Less is more. It was so good. It was getting so good. It was the saucer, a little much, and then we have Iron Man. Definitely Darth Vader Halo Tron Legacy suit in one. It's all mixed up with of course the Iron Man's chest plug. Power Ranger. Iron Man's first suit was armor.
Hello, humans.
Did he miscalculate his GPS, his space GPS? You were supposed to be in America. You are supposed to have landed in America. Why the hell are you speaking English in India? You should have landed in America, where all aliens seem to run amok. Why the heck is it in India? And then he starts speaking English. I'm just like, okay, I guess he just didn't land on the right spot. I guess he just didn't land on the right spot. Okay.
आपकी भाषा में इंसान.
Okay, here we go.
ये मैं ही बात कर रहा हूँ इसके थ्रू. इसकी टेंशन मत लो. ये शिप के हाइव माइंड से कनेक्टेड है मेरे थ्रू.
See, that's all you need. You don't need to show us her. You don't need to show us. The thought of a hive mind is already creepy enough. You don't need to show us. We don't need to see the queen. We don't need to see the queen.
Stop resisting.
Why does alien speak English?
I'm so sorry. बहुत खान कर दिया ना मैंने पूरे गांव में. Don't be confused. इस planet पे कही जाने वाली सारी languages में मैं बात कर सकता हूँ. अब तक बहुत सारे brain scan किए मैंने, तो मैं ये भी बता सकता हूँ कि इस वक्त आपके जहन में क्या सवाल बन रहे होंगे. मैं कौन हूँ? मैं कहाँ से आया हूँ? मैं planet के इस हिस्से में क्या कर रहा हूँ? मुझे पता है तुम इंसानों को कहानियां सुनने का बड़ा शौक है. बड़े-बड़े साम्राज्य खड़े किए हैं तुमने झूठी कहानियों के दम पर. लेकिन जो मैं बताने वाला हूं वो मेरा सच है.
The fact that he's saying my truth, I think he ended up in the wrong location. He'd be really at home with a bunch of Western white women. To tell you my truth, oh, come on, my truth.
यहाँ से करोड़ों प्रकाश वर्ष दूर एक प्लैनेट है. ठहराओ. इस प्लैनेट पर कई सारी प्रजातियां रहती थी जिनमें सबसे डोमिनेंट थी हमारी थेरेंस. काफी एडवांस सिविलाइजेशन थी हमारी. लेकिन हर डोमिनेंट स्पीशीज को जरूरत और लालच के बीच का फर्क कहां समझ आता है. सब कुछ होने के बाद भी हम अपने प्लैनेट को खुरे.
Poor alien must be confused why this country have no national language. Yes, that's why he started speaking English. because he was like, wait a minute, we were observing for a couple hundred years. Just like 100 years ago, they were speaking English as its national language because India was owned by Britain. And it's just like, or it was on its way to America where it just got lost, where, of course, it's a national language. It has one language, but for some reason, we allow other signage. Ridiculous. But yeah, that would be weird. Just like, okay, I think it'd be fun if he switched dialects like halfway through.
बर्बाद करते रहे। सबसे पहले हमारा वायुमंडल जहरीला हुआ, जिसके चलते हमारा ओजोन लेयर भी पूरी तरह नष्ट होना शुरू हो गया था।
The nuclear war that's going to take place in a few years.
सबसे ज्यादा बर्बादी लाया हमारा सूरज। हमारे लोग धीरे-धीरे मरने लगे, जलने लगे। जो जला नहीं वो ऐसी बीमारियों का शिकार हुआ जिसका हमारे पास कोई इलाज नहीं था। उन्हीं बीमारियों में से एक बीमारी थी केराटोसिस। केराटोसिस से बचने के लिए हमने ना जाने कितने इलाज ढूंढे, लेकिन हमारी सारी कोशिशें नाकाम रहीं। मजबूरन सूरज के यूवी रेडिएशन से बचने के लिए हमें थेरा के सतह के नीचे जाना पड़ा। हमारी इसी प्रक्रिया में हमें एक उम्मीद मिली।
I get what it's saying. I get what it's saying. It's like, humans, be wary of your future. This is where you're going to head. I think something that would have been far more interesting. Yeah, he's telling his planet's story. He's telling his planet's story. But my wife is upset. She wants to watch. She's interested. I think it would have been interesting if it's the AI. So the planet dies. The AI that was created on that planet was tasked with healing the people, healing the planet, and has then gone on harvesting planets for minerals, for humans, or for species, or for a way to revitalize the planet. I mean, that would be a horror in of itself. An AI that has traveled the galaxy, destroying peoples and worlds in order to try and rebuild its population. That would be an interesting story too.
बायरो एक ऐसा रेमेडियल क्रिस्टल था जिसके लेप से हम केराटोसिस क्योर कर सकते थे। इस विशालकाय महामारी से बचने के लिए हमें बहुत सारे बायरो की जरूरत थी, जो कुदरत के करिश्मे से हमें कई मात्रा में मिला। लेकिन थेरा के सबसे क्रूर साम्राज्य में एस्ट्रिड का शासन तब हमारी दुनिया के सबसे विनाशराज थेरन के हाथों में दबा हुआ था। ज़ार्क बाकी साम्राज्य को बायरो देने के लिए तैयार हो गया, पर बदले में उसे चाहिए था पूरा थेरा। ज़ार्क की इस मांग से सारे राजा भड़क उठे और उन्होंने रेबेलियन बनाकर एस्ट्रिड पर हमला बोल दिया। लेकिन ज़ार्क ये जिल्लत बर्दाश्त करने वालों में से नहीं था। अपनी मौत से कुछ क्षण पहले उसने कुछ ऐसा किया जिससे थेरा का रुख हमेशा के लिए बदल गया। ज़ार्ग ने सारा का सारा बायरो थेरा से ब्रह्मांड में कोसों दूर फिकवा दिया। उसने अपनी हार का सौदा करोड़ों थेरन्स की जिंदगी से किया। बस तब से हम कीड़ों की जिंदगी जीने लगे। हमारे बच्चे घुटन में जन्म लेते थे। ऑक्सीजन खाने से ज्यादा महंगा हो गया, और सूरज, वो तो बस हमने कहानियों में सुना था। सभी ने इस घुटन को अपना लिया था, लेकिन एक बच्चा घुटने को तैयार नहीं था। उसने अपनी सारी जिंदगी बायरो को खोजने में लगा दी। उसकी हर
So the UFO does have thrusters. It does have thrusters on whatever. I've gone through that UFO. I've gone through that UFO issue. The animation is good. Yeah, I like this animation. It's better than the UFO. But it has thrusters apparently somewhere. I think it would have been better if it just went up off the ground.
ट्रैजेक्टरी को बढ़ा और इस खोज ने उसे एक वर्म होल तक पहुंचाया। बायरो करोड़ों लाइट ईयर्स ट्रैवल करके पहुंचा एक छोटे से गैलेक्सी में। क्या तुम गेस कर सकते हो उस छोटे से गैलेक्सी का नाम
Need
क्या
to
है?
see that.
आकाशगंगा, द मिल्की वे। बायरो लाखों सालों पहले आके तुम्हारी धरती पे क्रैश हुआ एक मीटेरॉइड के फॉर्म में।
India was over there.
जिस जगह पे आके वो क्रैश हुआ वो तुम्हारे देश का सबसे बड़ा जियो हेरिटेज मॉन्यूमेंट है, जिससे तुम्हारा पूरा देश अनजान है। रोनाल्डी, तुम्हारे गवर्नमेंट के लिए ये सिर्फ एक टूरिस्ट हॉटस्पॉट होगा, लेकिन मेरे लिए ये मेरा वजूद है।
It's Clark.
2 महीने पहले मुझे मेरी रिसर्च लुनार तक लेकर आई।
You know that he just wanted to show off like the beauty of India. That's the only reason why these shots are here. That's the only reason why these shots are here. It's just like, I'm gonna show it off. I'm gonna show it off. He wandered all of India, so it's just like, I'm just gonna show off everything.
अब मेरे मकसद के लिए मुझे एक सुनसान गांव की जरूरत थी, ताकि तुम्हारी डिफेंस फोर्सेस को भनक भी ना पड़े कि मैं क्या कर रहा हूं। मेरा सबसे पहला ह्यूमन इंटरैक्शन था केदार। उसके ब्रेन स्कैन करने से मुझे अंबोरा के बारे में पता चला। It was a perfect place to hide.
Okay, there has to be a reason why he's explaining this. So I know I'm pausing a lot right now, but it's showing too much, and it's doing the typical villain monologue, which I was just like, why the heck is he explaining himself? If he's just gonna torture people, why is he explaining himself to these kids? I say that, use the word kids loosely. Yeah, that is Neuralink. He's lonely, I guess.
लेकिन अचानक से मेरे एनर्जी फील्ड में तुम साथ घुस आए। कई गांव वालों ने तुम तक पहुंचने की कोशिश की, तुमसे मदद भी मांगने की कोशिश की, पर मैंने ऐसा होने नहीं दिया।
So who's down for Elon Musk's Neuralink? Anyone? Anyone? So if that AI has tech to travel through a wormhole, that AI is literally the strongest being we know and it wants to control a what? Backward Earth? I don't know what you mean by backward Earth, but oh, oh, this is brain harvesting. Anyone seen Doctor Who? Anyone seen Doctor Who? This is reminding me of how the Cybermen are created. The Cybermen are basically, yeah, human beings put into a machine where all their nerves, all their it just removed from them. But they consciousness knows, so they're locked. They're basically trapped in their own head. Oh, it's insane, like the Cybermen.
एक एक करके मैंने सारे गांव वालों को हाइव माइंड से जोड़ लिया और लोनार लेक के चारों तरफ पायरो ढूंढना शुरू कर दिया। मीटियोर कोलिजन का इम्पैक्ट इतना ज्यादा था कि ग्रेटर के 10 किलोमीटर के रेडियस में तुम्हारे लिथोस्फीयर में हर जगह पायरो फैला हुआ था। जैसे जैसे हम लेक की तरफ बढ़ते गए हमें और पायरो मिलता गया। अब तक हमने करीबन आधा टन पायरो ढूंढ लिया है। सालों के कटाव, कई सारे वोल्केनिक इरप्शंस और टेक्टोनिक ड्रिफ्टिंग की वजह से अभी भी काफी सारा पायरो तुम्हारे धरती के अपर मेंटल में धंसा हुआ है। मुझे मेरा पायरो मिल ही गया। मेरे थैला का जलना, मेरे पूरे परिवार का बलिदान, मेरे जिंदगी भर की पीड़ा मुझे इस क्षण तक ले।
वी आर वेरी सॉरी कि आपके साथ ये सब हुआ।
No, he's definitely not a villain. He was just been torturing the humans of that small village, removing their brains in order to harvest the material he wanted. He definitely is not a villain. He definitely is not a villain. Just because there's 1.5 billion people in India doesn't mean one person gets to torment and torture 25 rural villagers in order to get his way. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Now, if it was the other way around, where you're torturing 25 rural villagers in order to save, like, the city of Delhi, that's a different story. That makes more sense. But some random alien AI for just something he wants just seems a little weird. Just seems a little weird.
हमें तो लग रहा था आप हमें मारने आए हो, पर आप तो अपनी प्रजाति को बचाने आए हो।
किसने कहा मुझे मेरी प्रजाति को बचाना है?
Well, that's the thing. It's just like, why was he trying to be sympathetic with him? Why? Why? It's just like, no, no, no.
उस प्रजाति को जिसने पूरे एस्टेट को घुटनों पे ला दिया, या उस प्रजाति को जिसने मेरे पूरे खानदान को मार डाला? लगता है तुम मेरी बात ठीक से समझे नहीं। आधे टन बायरो से मेरा क्या होगा? मुझे तो पूरा का पूरा चाहिए जो तुम्हारे धरती के अंदर धंसा हुआ है। इन सब बायरो के साथ मैं सिर्फ थेरा के अंडरग्राउंड ही नहीं, सतह पे भी अपनी हुकूमत चलाऊंगा और वो सब करूंगा जो मेरे कमजोर पूर्वज नहीं कर पाए। मैं इन सब कीड़ों का मसीहा बनूंगा। पूरा थेरा सिर्फ मेरा नाम लेगा, क्रोनेनजार्क। बताओ, तुम साथ इस दुनिया के आखिरी जीव होगे जो अपनी दुनिया का प्रलय और
See, yeah, he's aura walking. He's doing the walk from like Star Wars, A Phantom Menace, where Darth Maul is pacing in front of the wall as he's waiting to fight Qui-Gon Jinn. Bahubali walked behind the commander. No, I remember Darth Maul. That's what I remember. But come on.
मेरी दुनिया का जन्म एक साथ देखोगे।
मतलब?
तुम इंसान कितने बेवकूफ होते हो? तुम्हें क्या लगता है मैं बाकी का बायरो तुम्हारी धरती से कैसे निकालूंगा?
Okay, so he wasn't going to America. He is American. If he's going to be drilling, he is American. He doesn't want to drill on U.S. soil. He drills on other nations' soil. That's what America does. America refuses to drill its own oil. It drills everywhere else.
घबराओ मत इससे पहले मैं ये प्लेनेट तबाह करूं तुम पे रहम खा के तुम्हें अपने साथ ठहरा ले जाऊंगा और अपनी जीत की मिसाल बनाऊंगा
प्लीज प्लीज हमारे साथ ऐसा मत कर मेरी पूरी फैमिली खत्म हो जाएगी
तुम इंसानों की फितरत में ही भीख मांगना है इतनी योग्यता इतना
You'd be a lab rat. My wife is wanting to raise her hand in vote to go to a alien dictatorship. Like, apparently, willing to sacrifice an entire planet to be like, oh, let me go over there. That's not, you would be a specimen. You would be like Bolt or like Shadow here. You'd be fed. Oh my gosh. He is half alien and American. Yes, just like me. Just like me. Because my father was an alien from Mexico, but still an alien. And now I'm half and half, and my wife is an alien from India, but an alien. So it's probably going to be our kids that go to India to drill. It's going to be our kids. Yeah. It's the story. It's the story.
सब बेकार मैं तुम्हारी मदद करूंगा मैं तुम्हें काट कर तुम में से एक नई और कई गुना बेहतर प्रजाति का निर्माण करूं
Doesn't he just need to mate with them for DNA? Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah. No, you're not going to teach him nothing. Because then he'll be doing a different kind of regiment on the ship. No, yeah, no need to teach an alien about... Because that's the thing. That's the joke about aliens here in the U.S. They do the anal incision. They do that, apparently, which is very common. Like, everyone who says they've been abducted by aliens, it's always a rear end inspection they receive from aliens. So, yeah. Rob a sperm bank. Exactly. That's all they need to do. Oh yeah, that is the concept of Kalki 2988, where they're farming for the perfect genome to recreate the divine. That's what it was. I completely forgot about that. I'm still waiting for the sequel. I think that pointless scene with the bounty hunter. It was just you got the actor, so you were like, let's create this pointless stuff. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it is that. He's like, you know what? I like this aspect. Yeah, Carabas was just... I liked his character, but they spent too much time on him.
मुझे बगावत करने वाले लोग बहुत पसंद हैं
Wait, he loves rebels? Didn't rebels kill his father? He's the son. Oh, his father was. You know, I'm so distracted by his suit. Like, this is the thing. It's going comedic again. It's going comedic again. But I guess. If I get drafted, I have to go. There's no say. Oh yeah, from Signs. The what idiot? Okay. What woman in the kitchen put the knives up like that? Exactly. Exactly. If there was a woman in the group, this wouldn't have happened. I'm trying to be a sexist and make a joke at the same time. Why? 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 To dry the knives? Oh my freaking gosh. It's just you see this and it's just like, what? Who puts their knives like this? Who puts their knives like this? Oh my god. Yeah. Who else? How else would you know what kind of knife you want? It's not like they're all slotted in a certain way. No. See, this is why men shouldn't be allowed in the kitchen. Even though men are primarily cooks in restaurants and everything because they have a better palate. But yeah, this is why men shouldn't be in a home kitchen. This is precisely why. We apparently leave knives standing upright. Sorry, this was just too ridiculous. Because it's designed that way. It's designed so the points go up. Rahul puts knives like this. I guess. For some reason, he just. I don't know. That just seems weird. Whoever designs that holder needs the Darwin Award. Yes. Oh my gosh. You know, it's funny because I've been getting those videos. Like my wife is like, I wish I could do that. Some people in the gym do that. I've been getting videos of like people at the gym who are able to sustain their weight and basically like go completely vertical just by holding onto a bar. I definitely can't. I can barely even pick myself up out of bed, let alone my entire body. So, but yeah, my wife sees that and she's all, I want to do that. Yes. Yeah, just an electric shock. Take his suit.
आराम से कुछ नहीं कुछ नहीं
The thread is still there, guys.
भैया मुझे छोड़ के मत जाओ भैया
That bad guy got the Kaya Hassan Piker dog treatment. Shocking. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, they need a magnet.
तुम्हें पता है मैं तुम्हारे साथ क्या करूंगा? सबसे पहले मैं तुम सबके ब्रेन स्कैन करूंगा और
You don't need their brains. Get their family jewels. That's all you need. You just need to harvest the family jewels. That's it.
तुम्हारी फैमिलीज को ढूंढूंगा फिर मैं तुम्हारे हाथों ही उनको मारूंगा तुम उनको मारोगे तुम उनको तड़पते हुए देखोगे भी और खुद को रोक नहीं पाओगे सबसे पहले किसको मारूं इसको हाँ इसको मारूं बोला इसको मार दो मार दो इसको मारो तुम्हारी पिछड़ी हुई प्रजाति को मुझे मारने में बहुत मजा आता है
They're going after the nerd who's never left the house. Yeah, it was the bug zapper that did it. What the heck? It was the bug zapper that did it. Oh, he got electrocuted by hitting a light socket, and his suit got all buzzy. But his suit apparently did nothing, but also protected him. And then he gets hit with a bug zapper. Yeah, the UV bug zapper, and now he's going haywire. He's a bug. He's an insect under there. No, just bring a UV flashlight. They sell those because there's that game that they have where you use a UV flashlight to see if the ghosts have touched the door or not. Just carry one around with you while in India, because apparently they're going to India, not the U.S. Why? I mean, the first language he spoke was English. Why? not even working for him. He's just having it sent back to his face. Oh my gosh. And a dimensional server being defeated by mere humans. That doesn't sound right. Well, it does. It does. Because, well, yeah, he's being defeated by a bug zapper. But just like how one mosquito can easily be swatted away, but you have 100 mosquitoes on you, your blood is getting drained from you. I mean, that would be a terrible way to die if they're just everywhere. If your body was just covered in, oh my gosh, I'm getting creeped out just by thinking about it. But yeah, bug zapper would work in that situation too. Absolutely would. Get this chud alien out of here. Yeah, we can. Oh yeah, he's in India. He's not going to survive. Of course. Why of all places, if you're an IT alien, would you go to India? That is where you get all the help for IT. That is where all the engineers come from. That is literally the worst place to go to if you're an AI robot. Make a sound. Take off his helmet.
नहीं निकल सकते, पूरा गांव इसके कंट्रोल में। तो अभी हम क्या करेंगे?
गाइस, मेरे पास एक प्लान है। पागल हो गया? तुझे पता है कितना रिस्की है?
Fuck it, let's do it. पिंकू, तू किचन जा, मैं वेटिंग एरिया जाता हूँ और बाकी सब लोग। तुम लोग को 31 के नाइट का लफड़ा याद है? तुम लोग को बस वही करना है। चलो चलो चलो।
There's nothing there. See, I still think it would have been far better. You get rid of this Jedi, this Sith. You get rid of him entirely, and they are literally having to fight the actual humans. I think that would be far more impactful. They realize that the UV light works and frees them, but they're outnumbered by 20 other villagers. I think that would be far more impactful because guess what? They don't want to hurt other human beings. When you have a faceless monster, a faceless mook, it becomes, it's not a big deal. But imagine if they were actually fighting the villagers to try and save their own lives, but also not wanting to kill the villagers as they're trying to figure out a way to remove its connection from, well, controlling the humans. I think it would be far more impactful and far more like, instead of this, like, It's not. I don't feel as invested because it's just a random mook. It's just a random stormtrooper. It's not important. They could get gunned down. Yeah. Oh my gosh. A UV light is his weakness and he travels through space. LOL. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He can travel through space, but UV apparently he can't see or he can't look into. But yeah, I just feel like that's where it runs off. I don't like, again, like it would be a faceless villain if they're fighting the villagers and then you never see the alien life form. You never know who's truly in charge harvesting these people. You never know any of that. But it would be far more impactful as they're trying to have to fight the auntie, as they're trying to have to beat up the uncle. I mean, imagine how different that would feel if someone sucker punched an auntie who looks like she should be spending time in a kitchen cooking you a very good meal. How would that feel? But no, all we're getting is this random nonsense of strangling and fighting a faceless mook, which isn't as impactful, but seeing an auntie hit would hurt. Seeing an uncle hit would hurt. Like seeing the first guy that was harvested, that hurt to watch. But this is just like, okay, but it's nothing. And they still haven't explained who was the person to lose their hands. Oh my gosh. They don't have that budget. But that's the thing. It doesn't require a budget. They already hired those people. All they need is some random people to run up and do this thing with what? He can't. The touch phone. Oh my gosh. Like Legion movie. Oh. I need to re-see that film. It was a long time ago I watched that. But I just think that would have been far more impactful. Far more impactful. Because the thing is, you had to make this suit. You had to cast someone to fit in it. You had to get the LED lights working on this suit when you could have just had an auntie, an uncle, and a few other brothers and sisters, which you're fighting. It would, I know personally, it would just hit far harder because it would feel far more closer to home. You're having to hurt your own. And that's like me having to punch my brother in order to free myself from his wife's control. I tried to explain it. Whatever. I don't know. Figure it out. But some better logic would have made this a lot better. Yes. I mean, I'm enjoying this because it got dark, but then you have this scene. One person holding a UV light. You have him strangling the alien. You have him holding him down. You have a chain wrapped around. There's just too much. Yeah, fighting just rapid brainwashed people without the concept of pain and fear would be awesome. Yeah. And they would be suffering with knowing that they're causing harm and pain to people. Everyone knows those microwaves. gonna be some random American. Gonna be a white man. It's gonna be a white man. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. I called it. That's a white man. That's a white man. I called it. I called it. Who does the drilling? Who does the drilling? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's Mark Zuckerberg. Got it. Nah, Curtis Connor's better than this. Yeah, it's the nose which is bad. Or noses, I should say. It's like he's got a nose, then another nose, and then like more noses. It's a little much. It's a little much. Yeah, they're like gills. But then again, he's breathed perfectly fine. Again, go back to the beginning where he's not able to set foot on Earth due to the ozone and can't breathe. He needed human. I still think that would be better instead of upping the thing every time. But yeah, but no, well, there are different planets with different types of environments. Like some planets. Okay. My wife was referencing the pollution because I was about to say some planets are nothing but radiation. Like massive amounts of radiation. Sure, there might be a species that lives on it, but Astrid. Okay. Whatever. Because it's got a cute name. Our planet's named Earth. Oh my gosh. But again, I still feel it would have been better if they'd done less is more. They didn't do this. Again, it's low budget. Why did you have to go for the Tron suit? Why do you have to go for the Predator face? Why do you have to go for... I know. He's a fan of Marvel, so he's trying to emulate what he loved watching. But it doesn't fit here. Or yeah, it just takes away. It takes away from it. It takes away from it. And the way I'm watching it, it feels like it takes away from it. Show. Ugh. He needs to... Close your mouth, man. Like I said, white. Oh, let's go back to it. Let's see. And my wife says this looks like an American woman with too many Botox and injections. They've got the cheek lifting. They've got the lip implants. It's got the nose that needs to be fixed. The jaw being repaired. Yeah, like I said, white. I was absolutely right. White. Who does all the drilling? A white man. Never a white woman. Occasionally. But yeah, white. Absolutely. Mr. Pause-A-Lot? Yeah. The Kardashians? Yes! Exactly! What is it? Bruce Jenner? What's Bruce Jenner's name? Caitlyn Jenner. Yeah, use it directly on his face. He's gotten his power up. See, it's funny. It's like the kids who grew up like doing their favorite movies. This is like the ultimate end result. Back in the day when kids would do like the Avatar, doing like fire blasts, things like that with terrible after effects. This is like the end result. The like perfect boss fight version. Like he's the big kid now. He probably would. He's yelling without even opening his mouth. His head bounced. Yeah. It was just so bouncy. Thor Ragnarok, yeah. His glowing eyes. Like, check it out, check it out, check it out, right here. Boom! It just does like a bouncing ball on the ground. Oh, handsome Squidward. Honestly, it looks more like a testicle. You look at it. Yeah, it's just it looks like a testicle. Oh. You're the alien, Dad's the alien. I'm not a fellow alien. Step on that testicle. How they never sweat? Well, because he has superpowers. Conk. I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was like its guts or something spilling out. It's just a pot that's knocked over. For some reason, it just because it was zooming in, I'm just like, oh, that's oh, it's just a plant. They're blurring it. They blurred the bleeding section. But it's not real blood. It's got to self-destruct. I don't speak Cronenberg. Return to home button? Does a Tesla really have that? I don't know. To be continued. You do extreme nitpicking. If you could just do 10% less nitpicking, you will enjoy everything. The thing is, I am enjoying it. I am enjoying it. I'm just saying how it could have like I'll always be a critic. Everyone is a critic. And it's just, I enjoy it, but for the most part, especially for the fact that it's like a YouTuber doing something and creating something, it is enjoyable. First four episodes were kind of a drag, but this actually was enjoyable. Could it have been more impactful? Absolutely, but it's still enjoyable. Bloopers? Nope. They're still blurring it out.
आईची कांड रे, ये एलियन का खून है या वड़ा पाव की चटनी? अरे भूख लगा.
Taste it. Taste it. That'd be funny if they actually used chutney for that. That would be funny. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh.
इतना मारा.
Sell the body.
साला मोमबत्ती के शक्ल का इतना मारा, साला अपना सेजवान चटनी भी निकाल दिया. आज क्या रहे हुए? वो देख चाइनीज की दुकान पर.
मंगेशे ना गांव का सबसे बड़ा मादर आदमी है.
अरे मादर से याद आया, तेरे बाप का टांग कैसा है?
ये मादर से क्यों याद आया रे?
नहीं टांग अड़ाता ना हर जगह।
अरे कोई ये बुड्ढों का पॉडकास्ट बंद कराओ यार, मेरे कान से खून निकल रहा है।
These fossils don't shut up for a minute, no?
जब लोनर लेक पे मीटरॉइड गिरा था तब ये बुढ़े मरे क्यों नहीं? इनका तो बचपन ही चल रहा होगा ना।
अरे एक बात बताओ, तुम लोग एलियन का सर लेके क्यों चल रहे हो?
इसको मैं अमेरिका के चोर बाजार में बेचूंगा। Forever 51। हाँ वही।
और वो
Sell
एलियन
it.
की बॉडी?
कोड वर्ड में बात कर।
अच्छा मतलब वो पूछी मोमबत्ती का क्या करना है?
पहले यहाँ से निकले, हाँ फिर डील करेंगे। अच्छा सुनो, हम सातों के अलावा किसी को भी कानों कान खबर नहीं पड़नी चाहिए कि मैंने वो खली को कहाँ गाड़ा है।
अरे वो सब छोड़ो यार, ये पिंकू बोल रहा था ये एलियन लोगों ने इतना टेक्नोलॉजिकल आविष्कार किए है, वो टेलीपोनोग्राफी और वो
टेलीपोर्टेशन,
अरे हाँ रे वही काइली टेनिसिस,
टेलीकिनेसिस,
अरे हाँ रे थालापति विजय,
टेलीपैथी होता है।
अरे डिक्शनरी के चौधे समझ गया ना? हाँ ये एलियन लोगों ने हमारा इतना गांड मारा, लेकिन धूप से बचने के लिए एक सनस्क्रीन नहीं बना पाए। अरे थू ऐसा टेक्नोलॉजी पे।
अब समझा, वो एलियन सिर्फ रात को अटैक कर रहा था क्योंकि सनलाइट में यूवीबी रेज होती है और वही यूवीबी रेज उस मच्छरदानी में थी, जस्ट अ लिटिल बिट मोर कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड।
किसने?
एलियन ने।
किसने?
अरे एलियन ने।
किसने?
क्या किसने?
किसने पूछा?
लेकिन कुछ भी बोला, मैन ऑफ द मैच अपना कार्तिक भाई है। कार्तिक भाई,
कार्तिक अभी तेरे पास तो सुपर पावर है। तूने ऐसा टेस्ट किया कि तेरे पास क्या सुपर पावर है? तू उड़ सकता है क्या? तू ग्रूट के जैसा बदन पे माल वाल उगा सकता है क्या?
तू बैंक से फर्स्ट भाग सकता है क्या? अरे तू बाथरूम के आर पार देख सकता है क्या?
बोला साला तेरे को सुपर पावर मिलेगी ना, तू तो साला सुपर क्रीमी विलन ही रहेगा। क्या हुआ?
अरे यार ये चिप चुभ रहा है मेरे को।
हाँ तो उखाड़ के फेंक देना इसको। नहीं, वो चीज उसके नर्वस सिस्टम से अटैच्ड है। वन रॉन्ग मूव और ये पैरालाइज हो जाएगा। चुप रहे, फालतू बातें मत कर। मैं उखाड़ के
अरे शुक्र कर वो खटमल है ना तेरे गर्दन पे आके चिपका, कहीं और चिपक जाता ना तो कुछ और सूझ जाता।
फिर तो कार्तिक भाई आज मूद के एलियन को जला ही डाल दे।
सुपर हीरो कैप्टन अंगारा
इनके लौड़ो शर्म कर।
It is funny how crap. What is the where it's he's a retard with Riddick. Yeah, and then he's a retard, and then he becomes like a superhero. Koimilia. Yeah, it's literally that. It is literally that, where it's a comedy about several morons who are friends, and then one of them ends up with massive amounts of power after, well, in that one, he befriended the alien, and apparently he became smart and powerful by the next one, and now it's this. Oh my freaking gosh. Scary Movie 6 trailer? I didn't even know that was out yet. I'll probably have to check it out.
Sorry कार्तिक भाई।
But it's become that. It literally has.
ए भाई थोड़ा कबाब तो खिला। स्पाइसी है।
चले उतर। चले। ओए पकड़।
कार्तिक।
हाँ मालूम है तेरे लिए 3rd फ्लोर है। 1 मिनट। आजा।
ओ निगा। हाँ निगा।
डाले?
Wasn't the head still there? Oh, he's carrying it. Yeah, they spoke about several things in episode 2.
ये तुम लोगों को पता है हम लोग क्यों जीते?
क्यों?
क्योंकि हम लोग 7 लोग हैं।
तो?
अरे 7 थाला फॉर ए रीजन।
वाह। चुटकुले? क्या बात है? लोट-पोट भाई। इतना मार खाने के बाद भी तेरा सेंस ऑफ ह्यूमर ठीक नहीं हुआ, हाँ?
और नहीं तो क्या, और क्या बे, जब एलियन तेरा गला दबा रहा था तभी ये जोक उसके सामने क्यों नहीं बोला? उसी वक्त तो अपने गांव चला जाता। और घूर क्या रहा है? ए तू भाग तू।
कार्तिक कब से बोल रहा है कोड वर्ड में बात करो, और तू खुले में एलियन का सर लेके घूम रहा है। गंदा खून भी टपक रहा है उसका।
अरे तो हरा खून टपक रहा है ना, लाल तो नहीं है ना। कोई पूछेगा तो बोलेंगे वो 5 साल डब्बे से पालक पनीर लिया था, उसकी थैली फट गई अंदर। साला क्वेश्चन मार्क। हट यहाँ से हट।
साला वड़ा पाव की चटनी, पालक पनीर, एलियन का कोई इज्जत विज नहीं है हमारी कंट्री में। ए आना मत वापस।
जब ये ट्रिप चालू हुई थी तो सोचा था जोया अख्तर की जिंदगी ना मिलेगी दोबारा बनेगी। यहाँ तो साला जेम्स कैमरन की स्वदेश बन गई। और मैं मेरे मामा को क्या बताऊंगा, पूरे विला की माँ बहन एक कर दी। अभी फिर से विल खुलवाएगा वो।
A Zolly shot.
कार्तिक,
अरे भाई,
कार्तिक, 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 वेक कार्तिक, 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 कार्तिक,
वेक अप भाई, उठ
कार्तिक।
To be continued.
तू ठीक है?
ठीक है? क्या हुआ?
मैंने कुछ देखा।
क्या देखा?
क्या?
Yeah, the link, Civic Rim. You're connected. Nice. I did enjoy it. You have to shut off your brain for the beginning in order to really get into it. But after a while, after you get to that point, it's like, okay, it's fine. Because I was like, I'd said everything I needed to say. So I'm like, I'm going to shut down my brain and just enjoy it. But I had to fast forward it like ridiculously. A 30-minute episode took like, 20 minutes? Because I just fast forwarded at 1.5 speed. But I still enjoyed it because it was like comedy, but until the very end of episode 4. And then it's like, oh my gosh, this one's serious. And then this one started out serious. And then it just felt like it got a little more too fantastical, which I guess was the point. But I think it would have worked a little far better. But that's just my own biases in the long run being like, I would have liked that. But yeah, still amazingly well done. Amazingly well done. I freaking like this. Again, I wish I knew who these hands belonged to. I really wish I knew whose severed hands they were. They never reference it. Again. They just show it once to show that this is supposed to be dark until it becomes a superhero movie. But they never reference it again. And I think that's a failure right there. But I did enjoy it. It's a Jack Nebel. It's like, what the heck? Oh my gosh. There's a ship. There's the ship. Oh gosh, yeah, that was good. I enjoyed it. Doomsday reference, I'm not sure. That felt more like a Thanos reference at the end. It's a decent series, but could have been better still. I also enjoyed it if I don't be extremely critical. Yeah. It is enjoyable. It is enjoyable to sit back and watch. You can easily have fun with it. Absolutely. I wouldn't call it trash. Like in the beginning, it felt a little drawn out, felt over the top, but it wasn't as bad as people were saying it is. Like, oh, that's just garbage. Like it's not. It's really well done. A lot of time and effort went into it, which I can respect. It's just I went into it with one mindset, and I was just hoping I'd see more of that, but I didn't. But it's fine. It still works. I just was hoping more for a supernatural horror, but what I got was a comedy with elements of horror to sci-fi to serious to action or superhero, which it was just jumping all over the place. It was just jumping all over the place.
You guys got a video? So bad.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Wait, Sandra.